I'm making this video to, just to apologize for my fucking behavior because I've been having all kinds of different personal issues in my life, and then, of course I had another relapse, because I was drinking a bunch of fucking beer, and I made a fucking mistake of, you already know what it's like when you drink. But yeah, I was fucking completely incoherent, conspiracy fucking theory, basically out on meth, fucking alcohol, and smoking weed. And then there's just certain things happening where I was being attacked prior to me getting high and shit like that. And then when I would go on the live stream, when you're on this stuff, it starts making you get like diluted, where everything is somehow part of some conspiracy. Somebody will say something and like say the word gun, or like just certain words are within the sentence for some reason. Yeah, it's like a schizophrenic kind of a thing where you think everything is correlating to you somehow. Like you'll hear a voice and it's fucked. It's almost like there's like well, I already know there's like spirits attached to it. I just didn't get to a point where I was like that. Before I used to just focus on what I was doing and I'd get it done, but like lately, since like 2021, it's just been fucking crazy, and I haven't been able to stop because I basically lost control of it, over it, right? So I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me or any of that shit. But yeah, I have to apologize to like a lot of people because I don't normally go on people's channels to fucking like do that. But it's like I would go on somebody's channel, things would be fine, but then and of course my vibe is just that, people think I'm trying to like make, I don't know, I'm just trying to explain my experience to people. But yeah, it has such a stigma around it that when people are trying to get help, it's like a lot of people just look at you like they feel, I don't know, it's just fucked. And I think this is a big reason why a lot of addicts going back, is like, well, fuck. Like we get treated like complete shit, and I understand you're like stealing shit and you're doing all that fucking stupid stuff. But, for me, it was just being deluded and attacking friends and family for no reason because of a delusion in my head. This is why a lot of times I keep myself isolated, because I don't want to end up doing something stupid over something that's fucked up in my head, a delusion. Because it's like these things will fuck with you. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, because it's very it gets demonic at a certain point where it's focused and it's all good, and like it doesn't even feel like you're really high. It's almost like you feel happier than you normally do, but it's like you're clear, you're focused, but yeah, it eventually at a point it fucks you up. I still don't have anything against anything. I just fucking, things are how they are. I can't control everything, obviously, but it's just, I don't know. It was more or less for people that were trying, well, mainly for people that are trying to get away from it, but some people are, I don't know, people are just gonna fucking do things, and I just kind of want to try to educate people as much as possible. Like obviously I made a lot of mistakes within the process, and like I'm not fucking, like I don't fucking think I know it all or anything. People think I come across that way sometimes, and I can become a very fucking self-centered, fucking egotistical prick when I'm fucking like that. I'm not normally fucking like I like was turning like completely fucking evil. It was scaring the shit out of me, and then I don't know what the fuck it was doing to other people, so it's like you think if you have a good intention going into it that it's not going to affect the people around you, but it does. Because it's like I wasn't stealing from my parents or anything like that. Like, I'd be kicked out. And I don't fucking steal from my parents or fucking go out of my way to rip people off to get it. So, like, there's that thing that's at least good about it. But the cost of it and, like, the money I was spending was just stupid. And, like, I'm fucking 33. I'm, like, trying to change my life around. It's fucking just... It's like one thing after another. It's like blockages, and I'm just like, a lot of it's my fault because I waited so long to kind of, because like I want to do my art and I want to do certain things that that I love to do as work. It's hard for me to do a 9 to 5. It's not that I'm not lazy. It's just that doing the same repetitive thing every day drives me nuts. And then I started doing the same thing every day with this shit. So it's like, this isn't going anywhere. And I'm a lot more intelligent than that. I have more potential. And it's not fair to myself and then everybody else for me to be fucking so fucked. But I didn't do this to fucking try to fucking make this out to be a good thing. I've had good experiences with this, but look at me, I'm bald sweat, my fucking eyes are fucked. Like right now I feel better because I've calmed it down, but I was possessed. If it was like I was possessed, but I was just letting whatever was going through my head come out of my mouth. And I'm like, what the fuck am I even saying? Like, it was bizarre. So yeah, if you don't know anything about, like if you're taking substances, you gotta be careful in the sense of spirits and entities will open up doorways where you gotta be able to understand, yeah, it's like, I don't know, when I say I'm a shaman and stuff like that, I don't mean like that, I just mean like I've researched it and I was trying to come at it from that approach. So I've done my experimentation and I gotta stay away from the booze and then I'm kind of scared to go out, like mainly because I just don't want to run into somebody that's fucking doing it. I think the best thing to do is if I see somebody, just avoid it, go the other way, because if they pull out something, it's a neurochemical thing. So it's more than just, because I don't get the craving to go do it after it's gone, but it's just, it's around, it's everywhere. It's like fucking like Twitter 10 force, and it's just, I like looking at my videos and like Twitter everywhere. Like at first it was, but it was just, I don't know, it's too much for people. Like, but as a thing too is like people stigmatize it so bad. Like it's like everybody that's an addict that plays drugs does. That's not true, but it does for a lot of people. So yeah, I like to look at it from a non-biased perspective, like I was saying before, and this is gonna be my last video on this shit because I know I'm kind of like fucking obsessing and repeating myself and shit, but it just frustrates me when people don't really, they just like, no, I'm fucking just trying to fucking tell you my experience, and yeah, it took a while for me to get fucked up like this, but that's why I said it was like over exaggerated, but yeah, and eventually your body's like, fuck this, like, why are you doing this? It's like I've been warned so many times, and it's like this demonic or whatever. I don't like to say demonic angelic because it's like just a force and evilness to it, something that's purely negative and not anything good. At first it's like that, and then you just stay away. To all the guys and shit like that, and ladies that I was being completely fucking rude to, I humbly apologize, and I do mean that. This is just hard for me. It's been a very difficult process, and hopefully you understand that I'm trying like I'm genuine. It's just I'm all over the place with my chronology, and it's hard to explain it because I've done this so many times that I have different like perspectives, and it was more complex than just an addiction. You know, like I fucking always loved the fascination of taking something and you're like feeling so good and uplifted and getting things done. And it went from that, and then like even if I was in a good mood, like you know, like hi, whatever, it's just like as soon as people would see like oh he's freaking out, it would automatically kind of like I'm not saying it's everybody's fault, but the stigma kind of makes people project that negative aspect of it always being associated with negative like behaviors, as in like stealing, robbing, hurting people, or just all this stupid shady shit that a lot of people do to get high. For me, I don't really understand it. Like I can, but I've never had the urge that bad. Like I've spent like way more money than I should. And like I'm like fuck man, all my money's gone now because I fucking. But I didn't go out of my way to fuck anybody over like that. So I'm gonna fucking just I'm gonna relax and work on some art. But yeah, so next videos that I make, I'm not gonna be talking about this shit, and I won't be fucking screwed up. So take care.